Hey, we are back to hardcore domination at Yemen. Alright, here we go to get the ball rolling. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something different. I want to talk about an old show I used to watch when I was a teenager. It's called Beast Wars. Anyone remember that? Basically, it's from the same franchise. Basically, it's Transformers. That's what it is. Yeah, it was pretty good in the 90s. Yeah, that's when the CGI technology first got underway. Oh yeah, so back then it was a pretty big deal. And, well, you know, like Transformers, it's basically Optimus Prime versus Megatron. But back then, you know, like in Beast Wars, they were known as, you got the Maximals, who is the Autobots. And the Decepticons are known as the Predacons. Yeah. And instead of transforming into cars, jets, you know, shit like that, instead of vehicles, you know, they turn into animals. You know, hence the name Beast Wars. Okay, so anyways, the other day there, I watched an old episode, and oh my god, like that, this episode, whew, like it blows everything away. It's biblical. Okay, during season 2 there was an awesome episode, and like to me to this day it's still the best episode in Transformers ever. Best episode ever. It's episode 9 in season 2. It's called Code of Hero. Oh yeah, you should look it up. Totally worth it. Okay, yeah, so anyways, it's written by Ian Weir and directed by Bob Ford. So, oh yeah, this is no Michael Bay. Okay, so anyways, I don't want to put this on standby here. Oh, here. It's here. Okay, yeah, so anyways, yeah, show starts off in a mysterious valley for, well, first time ever, we see mankind. Yeah. However, not all is peaceful as a large snake, I don't know, looks like a python, my knowledge it's snakes not the best, or I'm pretty sure it's python, attacks and kills, you know, one of the primates. Yeah, so, oh yeah, they got rough. Okay, so anyways, the next scene, we see Dinobot, you know, who's a Maximal. You know, that's a good guy, in case you're confused. He's in his quarters, and you see his sword. And, basically, it looks like he's contemplating whether or not to end his own life. And why? Well, basically, he betrayed the Maximals. You know, like his comrades. He betrayed his team a couple episodes prior, all because of a mysterious golden disc. And this golden disc is pretty much the highlight of this episode. Basically, it gives you the power to see in the future. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And of course, Megatron, he has the disc. Yeah. Basically, it was a big deal there, and he betrayed Rat Trap. And, you know, the two, they have a verbal exchange, you know, after Dinobot changed his mind, decided not to commit suicide. And Rat Trap, well, he pretty much put him in his place, and Dinobot, yeah, took it like a man, and he walked away. Okay, so in the next scene, oh yeah, like this scene was pretty good there. You know, like usually him and Rat Trap, they would mouth off at each other. Yeah, it's always been like that, like through season 1 there, because Rat Trap, like in his mind, Dinobot will always be a Predacon. Like he doesn't trust him. That's just the way Rat Trap is. And, oh yeah, by the way, in case anyone's wondering how Rat Trap personality is, yeah, he's well. He's got a big mouth, and he's pretty cynical on how he views things. Very cynical. Okay, so anyways, in the next scene, Cheetor, you know, another Maximal, you know, he's making his rounds, and then, yeah, he sees Megatron. and Megatron, him and his buddy Rampage, and looks like they're heading towards the valley. So right away, they see Cheetor, and well, you know, Megatron being Megatron, and he starts firing at him. And finally, Cheetor, he's forced to retreat, and he calls for backup. Okay, and backup, Dinobot, he's the first guy to answer because, you know, like at this point he's roaming outside there and just looking for things to do. Okay, so finally, well, story starts to take place about Megatron. So, finally, this is where Dinobot he starts to get clever. Okay, basically, next scene, we see Tarantulas, and he's a Predacon. He's got I think it's an elk, and it's trapped in his spider web. And obviously, Tarantulas, you know, his first answer, dinner is served. And he's transformed into a large spider, and obviously, guy's got the munchies. So finally, he gets ambushed by Dinobot, who is waiting for him and hiding under the ground. Like, he covered himself in dirt, and Tarantulas, he had no idea. Oh, fuck, he got him good there. So finally, he tells him about Megatron's golden disc, and Tarantulas, plays dumb, says, I don't know what you're talking about. You have to ask Megatron, who's miles away from here. And, Dinobot says, you're gonna take me to him. And, of course, points a gun to his head, and Tarantulas, he finally does. And finally, we're off to the golden disc, and, the valley, and Megatron, he's not convinced the golden disc is what he says it is. Because that valley, well, like I said earlier, it's the first sign of mankind. So, Megatron, unlike the show Transformers, he's looking to change history. He's looking to wipe out humans. And thanks to Golden Disc, he has the ability to do that. And, at this point, they're, Dinobot, oh, poor guy, he's got his hands full because he's the only guy there, and he has to call for backup. Problem is, his buddies, the Maximals, they're more than 30 minutes away. So, Dinobot, it's hero time. Yeah, because Megatron, at this point, all the Predacons, they're at the valley, and Megatron, it's on. Kill everyone! Everything must be wiped out! Kill them all! And Dinobot, this is where he becomes aware. It's Guerrilla Warfare time. Yeah, first he takes out Tarantulas, who tried to ambush him, because Dinobot, he got distracted by the golden disc. After Megatron, he blew up, Rampage, he blew up a mountain, and it changed history, and it updated and refreshed the golden disc, showing the mountain now being blown up. So that's where Megatron got excited. Okay, so finally, he tells him, Maximals, like Optimus Prime, he tells him not to attack him, but, he's one-man army, like, Dinobot, like I said, he's looking to redeem himself, and this is it. Like I said, he starts going Guerrilla Warfare. He pretty much took out all but 2 Predacons, single-handedly in less than a minute, and finally, Quick Strike, he finally shows up. He takes him out, but problem is, at this point, Dinobot, his computer ordered him to go on stasis lock. Basically, that means he's beyond recovery, like he has to. And he overrides it, so that means he's in catch-22. So finally, he's got no weapons, so he grabs a branch, attacks Megatron. He does nothing, because he's transmetal. Finally, he puts a large stone on it. So he's got himself a makeshift hammer. Finally, he takes him out. And with his last bit of energy, he destroys the golden disc. And problem is, it ended Dinobot's life. It was sad. Okay, I highly recommend watching the episode. It's perfect. Writing, perfect. Music, perfect. It's awesome. It's a perfect episode. Strongly recommended. Okay, game's about to come to an end. Till next time, Five Figure 3. House.